My name is Vincenzo Casseri, and I will be presenting you all with an informative speech. We all love money, am I right? Whether it's money you work for or money you earn the risky way. Blackjack is one of those risky ways I will be informing you all about. Gambling is one of the biggest addictions in the world, and blackjack plays a huge part in those many addictions. You come into a casino with a certain amount of money. Depending on how much you leave with, you'll either regret the trip or you'll be happy you came. When blackjack was created is still under debate. Some historians claim that a version of the game originated during the Roman era using wooden blocks. Others say the earliest records date back to 1602, found in an ancient Spanish short story. According to Crescent.edu, May 29, 2019, researchers believe that it started in the early 1700s in French casinos under the name Vincent et Un, which translates to 21. Although it is believed to have been invented in the 1700s, the game didn't make its way to North America until later in the 18th century. www.pinnacle.com, April 20, 2020, states that blackjack was brought over by French colonists. In 1820, the game officially made its way into New Orleans gambling halls. Casinos didn't start growing big until the 20th century, and through that and many rule changes, the game 21 officially became blackjack. Now, just like other casino games, blackjack is a game of luck, but you can better your chances by learning the rules and understanding how to play correctly. Now, unlike other casino games, you are playing against the dealer instead of the other players. The goal of the game is to get a higher number than the dealer without going over 21. After you put your bet down, you are dealt 2 cards. The dealer is also dealt 2 cards, but only one is visible, so you have to assume what he is going to have. Now, once you add up your 2 cards, decide if you're going to hit, meaning get another card, or stand, which is staying with the number you were given. For example, if I have a 7 card and a 3 card, you would have 10 and would want to hit to gain a higher number. If you have a 10 and an 8, that would be 18, so you'd want to stand so you don't risk going over 21. Going over 21 is considered a bust, which means you automatically lose. Also, the dealer you are playing against has a soft 17 rule, meaning once he reaches 17, he cannot hit again or add cards to what he already has, but can still pull over 17 with his 2 original cards. Most cards all mean the same, as they do in other games. The only difference is the ace card can either be a 1 or 11, and all face cards are 10. You may be thinking, what happens when you tie with the dealer? Well, that is called a push, meaning no one wins and you keep the money you put down. In addition to all these rules, there is a big reason why this game originated from the name 21. If your original 2 cards add up to 21, that is an automatic win, and that is called blackjack, hence the name. The only way you don't automatically win with 21 is if the dealer also has blackjack, and that is where the push rule comes in. Although there are many other rules and ways to play, like match the dealer, double down, and more, those are things that you don't need to know to be able to play. Although I stated earlier that blackjack is a game of luck, there is a strategy you can learn to win. This strategy is called counting cards, and if you get caught doing this, chances are you will be removed from the casino. According to The Smartest Guy in the Room, written in 2012, a man named Dr. Edward Thorpe got the idea that blackjack could be beaten in 1958 after stumbling across an article on blackjack written by 4 men from the military. Thorpe came to find that their strategy worked well, and in 1962, he published a book on this strategy. By 1966, Thorpe had used the strategy many times and won over $25,000. In the article, The Return of Card Counters, written July 2008, it states that card counting is legal due to everyone at the table having access to the same information and are using their intellect to gain their advantage. But casinos do still have the right to bar you if you engage in it. Counting cards takes a lot to learn, and it is very hard to learn. But once you get it down, you could be winning yourself a lot of money. In conclusion today, we have looked at how blackjack became what it is today, the rules on how to play, and the strategy of card counting. Blackjack is a very fun game, besides when you are losing money, of course. I would advise you to play safely and only bring a certain amount of money with you. Whether you decide to gamble or not is completely upon you.